Hello, Pisces. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Pisces, we're going to look ahead to the month coming up, which is November. As I'm recording this, November 2022. Going to look at 3 areas for you. We're going to look at career, projects, and money, personal relationships, and your area of greatest growth for November 2022. I have, to make it interesting, I have combined my Steampunk Tarot and my Wizard's Tarot. And I also have my teeny tiny Everyday Witch deck sitting on the sidelines, ready to clarify. So Pisces, let's get started. Look at career, projects, and money, personal relationships, and your area of greatest growth for November 2022. You have the Devil. You have the Seven of Swords. You have the Hierophant. Oh shit, what are you dealing with? Oh my God. Personal relationships. King of Wands. King of Wands, right? Because I have 2 decks. 3 of Cups. Right off the bat, there could be 2 people that you're getting together with that you haven't seen. And they both might be fire signs. I'm just putting that out there. Your area of greatest growth, or the Star. Well, that is nice. The 3 of Wands. The Emperor. Well, hello. You are growing, despite something over here. Page of Cups. The Tower. The 4 of Pentacles. I just heard love knows no bounds. So it's interesting, right? We have this page coming forward, creating a catastrophe towards a locked up door. Love knows no bounds. Now, proceed down a little bit. Look here. Okay, this is career, projects, or money. So these could be people that you're working with. Could be something you're working on. It could actually be something like that, you know, you make your bread and butter with, your actual work, or dealing with some sort of money situation. I've kind of bundled them all up together there. And boy, are you dealing with something here. Okay, either you have a marriage or something that you work at, right? Because we have the Hierophant here. So that can be like people we have commitments to, people that we are bound by commitment. They can be work. There's a tendency towards institution with the Hierophant. And having said that too, like hearing the Institute of Marriage. So like it's that kind of energy, right? But I'll tell you what sits behind it is shit. Shit energy. The Devil and the 7 of Swords. Oh, let me see how I can manipulate you today. Well, I can't. So you know what? I'm going to get in your head and I'm going to lie to you. Look at this. You know, too, because we have this, kind of like it is like an all-seeing eye in a triangle here, right? It could be a group. It could be a group of people. It could be a club. I'm getting a little bit with that card in the Hierophant and the Devil. It could be like a secret organization of some sort. It's some organization. That's the best way I could describe it. Like, it's some organization and there is catastrophe in the waiting, I'm hearing. The potential for that. What is this? Like, this Devil is working these people, making them do things to basically feed the Devil, right? Because he looks like he works off of this heat and steam, but he's using them like puppets to shovel the coal into the fire there for him. That's interesting. The other thing this person, as they're walking away, doesn't it almost look like they're looking at the Devil? They're looking at a situation. Some of you could be attempting to get out of a very difficult situation, no matter how you need to do it. This Hierophant though looks peaceful, right? And I would not typically, with this deck, this Hierophant, if it came out, say that it's, you know, it's toxic or it's controlling. Because there's a sense of peace. There's a sense of peace. He has the apple of knowledge. He is sharing that. He has all these books of wisdom. The children are, one of them is taking notes. So, you know, they're not being forced into learning something. They're intrigued and they're interested. Oh my God, this almost looks like somebody telling their story. Just the almost slightly vacant look in this man's eyes, like he's, sorry, I need to talk with my right hand. It's like he's thinking back. Because he's not looking at them. He's kind of looking off in the distance, like he's recalling memories. So I want to say as well, whatever you're going through, this too shall pass, and it will be a distant memory. At some point, it's nasty as shit with the Seven of Swords and the Devil. There's stealing, manipulation. Oh, it's horrid. And it's even interesting because there's like a fog, or you could think of it as a steam or a smoke around the Seven of Swords. It's coming from the Devil. But there's none of that here. This is peaceful. You're on your way to something peaceful. Coming out of the arms of hell. That's what that looks like. The arms of hell. Now he almost looks like he's thinking about someone and he's worried. Maybe there's something you're going through, and it could be like a parent or a grandparent who's concerned. They know how this shit goes down. Like, you know, I mean, he's kind of the father of knowledge here. He knows a lot. And the fact that he holds the apple to me is a sense of experience. You know, he's gained this through his own, like, planting seeds and harvesting and knowing what grows and who wants to come into your orchard and take what they can get. And these books, like, he's well educated and learned. I could spend all day in this little area of your reading. It's really fascinating. Oh, well, then this gets interesting. Because out of those two decks, the two King of Wands came out together. Well, then, with the Three of Cups, this is nice. This is nice. It feels nice. Let's see what happens with your clarifiers. But you have two King of Wands. Again, it feels very much like likely fire signs. If it's not a sun sign, it could be a moon or a rising. If it's romantic, it could be a Venus. Oh, I spilled food on my shirt. I think it's sweet and sour sauce. Anyways. I don't know, that's terrible, isn't it? I hope you can't see that on the camera. It looks bad. But anyways, it's better. Sometimes I get food in my hair because it's getting long. And I'll be like doing something like, why does my hair smell like soya sauce? I know, you know, I'm just telling you, I'm not perfect. I might be on camera, but I'm a mess behind the scenes. This is nice. Your personal relationship area looks really nice to me. And what I love is there's two King of Wands, and I would imagine you'd be the third person here. You're all getting together, and you're having a good time. I love it. Could be Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Could be combination thereof, or all of one. I don't know, but you're getting together. I'm going to tell you this right now. In November, you're getting together with a couple of fire sign friends is what that looks like. And if they're not fire sign friends, they're definitely people that kind of, I want to say, very dynamic. They might even be initiating some get-togethers with you. Passionate, exciting people. I'm not saying that that's what all fire signs are, because I'm one and I'm a mess. So now this, look at this. Your area of greatest growth. Well, you're expecting good things and you've earned them. I'm going to say, Pisces, you're expecting some good things here and you've earned them. So if that's an area of greatest growth, it kind of feels like, right? Like maybe you haven't been expecting the best lately or in the last little while. And maybe even like the opposite of this behind that is like some negative self-talk, like, well, you know, you reap what you sow. maybe you're a bad person, so you get these happen to you, you know, like just because if this is your greatest area of growth, that you're expecting good things and you've damn well earned them, good for you. I like that. The Star, the Three of Wands, and the Emperor. It could be a dream or a wish that you've got big expectations here about a dream or a wish. And you own this. You own this, honey. Nobody's touching this dream. It's all yours. So, like I said, I really want to get into the clarifiers. Okay, the first thing I want to know about, instead of going this way, I want to know about the Hierophant. Okay, the Hierophant. Excuse me, the Lovers. That landed on the Devil. Oh. Lovers from the past. What are you thinking about here? The Hierophant is nice. And it's going in the right order. Number 5 to number 6. Okay, let's see. The Seven of Swords and the Devil is not so nice. The Seven of Swords. Six of Wands. Three of Wands. The Knight of Pentacles. This is a long, drawn-out success. This is a long road to success. Wow, it's interesting, right? I really feel like this Hierophant, and it's funny because he looks so fatherly. He's quite gray. He's kept himself in shape. He's kept himself in shape, but there is a sense of reminiscing here. I don't know if you're going to be like reminiscing a bit in November about past difficulties. I mean, it could be things that you've experienced in your work, projects and people that you've encountered in life, but gosh, it's made you who you are, you know, and that just feels like with these two cards, it was all the right road for you, being major arcana. Like here it is. It's not something that can be easily transformed. This is kind of like your soul made decisions along some paths here in the past, and these have sort of solidified decisions about where you want to go and how you want to live lifetimes, you know, not just this one, but kind of preparing the path for you in the future for lifetimes. And it's really warm. I want to sit there with them and like hear these stories. It just feels really comfortable. But it's not an easy road to get to. And, you know, I think about like even my own grandfather and even my stepdad. They, you know, had been through quite a number of different experiences in life. And some good and some bad and some hard and some easy and some difficult and some treacherous. But gosh, it made for such an interesting life, you know. And sometimes when we're living these difficulties, we don't recognize that at the time. And it just, there's a funny feeling here, like you're reminiscing a bit about, you know, I would say hard-won successes that you've had. And a success feels like something you had to constantly pull at. You know, if you achieved something, that achievement could be quickly forgotten by something that was not so successful. With the way this is sitting. The Devil. The Ten of Swords. Well, yeah, you put that bastard to rest. The Ten of Swords came out for, you got two tens. Ten of Swords and the Ten of, and the Wheel of Fortune. You're onto something different here. It's really, really interesting. I feel like I'm just like being drawn into this. Like, let's sit and reminisce. But this, because sometimes reminiscing about this kind of energy could kind of make you feel uncomfortable or make you feel like, you know what, I really don't want to relive that. So in some ways, I feel like perhaps enough time has passed that you can look back on some things here. You have put the Devil to rest. You have won over lies and espionage and deceit and manipulation. There, and who have you come out as on the other end is just amazing. It's depth of character. It's finding reason to grow as opposed to finding reason to be angry and bitter. Are really beautiful, Pisces. I really like that. All right, so let's see who these two are. You got a couple of King of Wands here. A couple of okay, King of Wands number one. King of Wands number one. The Seven of Swords. Is this, oh, the Two of Cups. Oh, that's interesting. Well, this King of Wands is someone you really like. Someone you really like. But why did it land on the Seven of Swords? This is something that was a hard fought win, like a long drawn out win here. So is this someone that, you know, you've been really trying to get together with for a long time, maybe? But this is a nice king. Okay, what's this King of Wands? The Four of Swords, the Seven of Swords. The Devil. What the fuck? Shit. It's the Devil and the Seven of Swords again. This King of Wands, is this one and the same person? Wait a second. Now this is like your story. But yet this one is your King of Cups. Are you like, are these, this could be same sex too. For those of you that swing that way. This is definitely a same-sex situation. I want to say there's got to be some sort of significant fire placements in your chart and someone else's chart. And it kind of binds you together here. You are like two peas from a pod. These are all your cards. Well, like the Four of Swords though. So healing this, but that's what this feels like healed it, healing it. Able to reminisce of it without, you know, it causing discomfort. If this isn't like something that is very particular about a fire sign placement here in your astrological charts, you really are two peas from a pod. You're the Two of Cups and you're both the King of Wands. So the Three of Cups, there, you're coming together. You're going to have a little drink here. And I feel like somebody's had to do some sort of healing or free themselves from, right? The Seven of Swords and the Devil. What an effed up energy. The Three of Cups. Oh. It's those chicken nuggets and that sweet and sour sauce. The Seven of Wands. Someone has been defensive about this. Three of Cups, Seven of Wands. You're both very similar. The Two of Pentacles. I don't think, you know what? I think it is somebody's had a lot going on with the Two of Pentacles. So you're going to, it looks like you're going to get together with someone here that I feel like means a lot to you. Like you just jive. It could be romantic. It doesn't have to be, but, you know, it's almost like you finish each other's sentences. If you're both looking, you've both gone to the movie theater, you're trying to decide what to watch. You both want to watch the same thing. You're both going to get popcorn with extra butter. And it's like, yeah, it's really interesting, but it honestly looks like there's been an inability to get together with someone because they've had a lot to juggle and just couldn't, like, not even having time for fun, right? Like being a little defensive about the Three of Cups. This looks like it could be a lot to juggle, so maybe that's been you. Four of Swords, Seven of Swords, the Devil. Things are looking up here, Pisces. Things are looking nice. You can reminisce about the shitty old times. Okay, your area of greatest growth is really nice. The Star. Eight of Pentacles. Oh, what kind? Okay, Eight of Pentacles. The Empress and the Star. Okay, just shut the front door. Just shut it and tell everyone to be quiet. You need to hear this shit. Like, oh my God, Pisces. What is this? Oh, the Empress with the Emperor. What's the Two of Cups? What is this? This is really kind of cool for you. Could you, like, this double star, double King of Wands, double Devil, double Seven of Swords, Two of Cups, the Lovers, the Hierophant. This is really nice. I'm trying to find the words, right? It's almost like I'm stalling. Okay, before I saw that this was the Empress, let's just put that down. You are shining. I mean, if there's something that you're working on, if there's a project, if something that you're trying to master in life, you've mastered it. You've mastered it upside down and all around with the double star energy. This could not be more impressive. It's so impressive. It's just so impressive. Your area of growth is monumental. Really huge. It's huge, Pisces. And then you flip over the Empress. It's like, could you grow more? Oh, yes. Just wait. Give Pisces a second to catch their breath. Look, more abundance. I don't know. It's pretty good. It's really good. I haven't pulled cards out like this in a long time for anybody. So, Pisces, count November a win for you. In some sort of area of growth. It looks like work, mastery, even mastery of creation. As it is above, so be it below. Right? I mean, you get double star. Who gets double star? With the Empress. All right, Three of Wands. It's coming in, baby. It's coming in. Seven of Cups. What's the Seven of Cups? With the Three of Cups. I think you're going to get together with somebody. I think you got hugely high hopes, but you're just not sure. Don't know. With the Seven of Cups, you're hopeful. It's coming in. It's coming in. This is nice. These are, you know, I'm not into twin flame stuff. You know, that's how I feel. I don't like that shit because I didn't like it when it started. Because it seemed like immediately to me, it encouraged people to continue to go back to abusive relationships, toxic shit. You know, and put a label on something. And I've tried to like sort of intuitively feel that out. And why I'm talking about it is because we're going down that road here with you, Pisces. But it's my explanations. That's what I got. I have this explanation in terms of how life started and that we evolved with Earth here. Our souls have been evolving through Earth. We've lived as many different creatures on Earth, exploring existence and consciousness. And how did life kind of start? Like, right? It was like a single-celled organism, but at some point it learned how to reproduce asexually. So that's kind of like, I imagine the soul was there in this one entity. And then at some point in evolution, it created two. And I feel like often throughout lifetimes, these little entities have come together because they literally are like one of each other. But I won't go down the twin flame road because I feel like we meet these other parts of ourselves through so many lifetimes and in so many different capacities. You know, sometimes it's a parent and a child. And sometimes it's best friends. And sometimes it could be coworkers or neighbors. Sometimes you might not even meet them in this lifetime. And I don't think it should be a goal like, I need to meet my twin flame. I'm not important unless I'm on a twin flame journey. It's absolute, everybody is without that word. But not necessarily in every single lifetime. So having put that out there, I think that's a much healthier way to look at how two souls can be so similar because, my God, Pisces, this is crazy how similar these energies are. And even double star, like you may have also both been working on healing, manifesting. You're pulling out all these doubles. Double Three of Cups, double star, double King of Wands, double Devil, double Seven of Swords, probably going through similar lessons in life. Then you have the Two of Cups and the Lovers and the Emperor and the Empress. So you both started off as a little bacteria in a hot, boiling puddle of volcanic water like 1.5 billion years ago. And now you're going to get together for some drinks as human beings. The Emperor is how I look at life, and I'm happy with that. If you don't like it, that's not my problem. The Page of Wands. Oh, look! Somebody's going to be talking to somebody. Somebody's going to be talking to somebody. Somebody's going to be communicating. Look, it's to get together with this person. It really is. Maybe y'all going to reminisce about the shitty old days. I don't know. Do you remember when we were just a bacteria in that hot pool of volcanic water? No, I don't. Well, work on that memory. So anyways, Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit silly. I don't know. Maybe it's the chicken nuggets and the sweet and sour sauce. You have the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom. So there's some new beginnings going on here for you. I think what's this? After walking away from something, finding something on a hill, that could be significant for you. Putting your, oh, that's interesting. There is an orchard way in the background here. I don't know if you can pick it up. Way off in the distance, there's a house with a little path leading up to it, and there's trees with all these red dots. I'm assuming that they don't have chicken pox and that it's, you know, an apple orchard of some sort. What are we talking about? Who's holding the apple? He's holding the apple, right? And the apple symbolized to me in this reading earned wisdom, you know, as opposed to wisdom that we read about, wisdom that we hear about in other people's lives. This is like the life that one has led, the seeds that one has planted, the work that has had to have gone into creating this apple orchard and knowing who wants to come in and take those apples, who wants to help you make apple pie with those apples, all of those things that come in. And it's really interesting that that sits behind this person holding this Ace of Pentacles out. There is a brand new beginning for you in November, Pisces, and honest to goodness, you're getting together with someone incredibly significant to you on this life's journey, and see how it goes. Because I'm cautious too, because you've got the Devil and the Seven of Swords twice, but the Four of Swords is telling us something is healed. Vet it, watch for the red flags, do all your due diligence, and see what happens. So I'm going to go do your extended. I'm going to see, what am I seeing? Oh, the most unexpected changes in November for you is what I'm going to look at. So there you go. Okay, Pisces. Thank you so much, my friends. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.